Wake up, kids, it's Joe and Nick for your weekend vacation. Grab your stool, squat on down for crappy animation. Let the gang's dumb commentary prop open your eyelids and watch some TV shows that have aged even worse than they did. So fill your bowls, use your spoons, it's Shaturday morning cartoons.
Happy Saturday, everybody!
Saturday, everybody! Woo.
Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. It is the episode closest to Halloween. I'm Nick. We've got Joe over there. George is here as always, and joining us today is our special guest, Mark Breese. Hi, Mark.
Hello, how's it going, guys?
Mark
Good.
is a longtime found footage festival editor. We met Mark because he did something called Video Home System, because also a big VHS collector, and also a big Teen Wolf fan. And we thought you'd be the perfect guest to watch the Teen Wolf cartoon for Halloween.
Awesome. Yeah, one of the bigger Teen Wolf movie fans, but the cartoon I'm admittedly a little out of my depths with.
Well, I think we should talk about like why we chose you for Teen Wolf. It's not because you appreciate the movie. I mean, it's because of your dad, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like that. I mean, that's the real reason that
Well,
you're on
Mark,
the show right now.
You named your dog Boof, right? I mean,
Yes,
that's a pretty big fan of the movie, but
Yeah.
she's in the cartoon as well. But yeah, your
Yeah.
dad also a fan.
Yeah, my dad is pretty intense. I mean, he's, we quote a lot of things, but I think like my dad is more hardcore with Teen Wolf because he quotes the stuff that's just like not even jokes, not even lines that are memorable. It's just like, it's like, the shoe leather, as they call it in screenwriting. It's like like exposition lines. It's like, why don't you go for Boof? She likes you. It's like, that's not I don't think that's the most memorable line, but I mean, I enjoy it.
Is that a line that he actually said?
Oh yeah. He's
Yeah.
quoted that one before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Finstock, I know, is a favorite character.
Oh, he
of his.
loves, because he goes to, when you guys are in town in Cleveland, I'm from Cleveland, so like he'll go to the shows and I'm not in town. I'm in New Jersey, so like he'll get on the guest list and you guys will always put him on as Coach Finstock, and it's like it literally. I mean, I'm not even joking when I say it makes his year. It's like the most fun he's ever had is like going to the shows and seeing you guys, and he takes pictures with you guys. And
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
you guys always make sure to like call him out during the show. It's like Bobby Finstock is here in the audience. Loves it.
Big
Loves
thanks to Bobby Finstock for coming
Yep.
out tonight. Yep.
Loves it.
Exactly.
And that's Coach Finstock behind you, right? In your background?
I took a screenshot and resized it of Coach Finstock. This is the scene where he's shaving and eating fried chicken while chewing bubble gum after the game. So, that's what you do.
Basketball. That's Michael J. Fox's basketball coach. In
Yes,
the movie,
yes,
right?
from the
Okay.
movie. Yeah.
Okay. Just for the people who haven't seen it recently.
Okay, so what we're trying to say is you're in good hands, viewer, because we have Coach Finstock Jr. here with us today.
Yeah.
So
I'll take it.
Well, before we get started watching the cartoon, does anybody have a mug or cereal they'd like to share?
Yeah, let me start off with the cereal. This is one that was sent in by Whitney, who's a viewer of VCR Party and Saturday Morning Cartoons. She sent this to my home address, but to Joe's attention, which is kind of, it confused me, but I hope you're okay with me opening it, because she sent us an email and said she's sending a 2-pack still in package of these Simpson cereals.
Wow.
From the 90s, which I had these. I got these as soon as they came out. I can still taste them, but these are definitely expired. She suggested that we use these as the new Batman cereal for punishments when we screw up.
What are they from?
I don't know what year, but I want to say like 97 or somewhere around that. Yeah.
Not quite old enough for that kind of punishment, but
I would be willing to do it. Yeah, I mean, like the Batman cereal genuinely made me gag. So I don't know if that can do it. I feel like it's still in the shrink, so I feel like maybe there's some freshness. I mean, there's so many preservatives in these things, right?
Cool stuff on the back. She said, please don't tell my husband I actually spent money on sending this to you guys. But I think it's money well spent, because this is great packaging. And I think this came out before they did the 7-Eleven takeovers with Quickie Marts, where they had the Jagged Metal Krusty. They had a fake Krustios cereal, which I have, and they had like Buzz Cola and Duff beer. I think this predated that, but I remember the Bart cereal being better than the Homer one.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Whitney. And Nick, just make sure you drop that off on my desk because it was sent to me, not to you.
Absolutely. This is
Yep.
going straight to the office.
All right.
What do you got, Joe?
Here's what I have. So again, I'm so bad. Like people send notes and they take time to send me stuff, and I don't even give them credit. But somebody sent this nice thing. It's a mug that says "Smash Traumatic Brain Injury," which I think that's a good cause, right? I guess. Yeah. It's. But then it's
Smash
smashing.
traumatic brain injury.
Yep. I
That's
don't know.
confusing.
Some
Is it a
mixed
joke?
messages there.
Is it a joke or is it like a real thing? Is it about like wearing a helmet? Is that basically what they're saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I like it.
it's like saying bitch slap sexism or something. I don't know if it's trying to be funny or
That's how you'll make your million, is putting that slogan on Redbubble.
Yeah.
People can make their
if
mugs
only
and
I
mouse
had thought of
pads.
that during South Park's heyday. I mean, that's
And-
like during the trying to be offensive part of comedy.
Mhm.
And George, what do you have?
Last week we watched Camp Candy, and there was a scene in which he opened a piece of mail, and there was a
Oh,
VHS tape.
wow.
And this is the fastest turnaround ever between.
Wow, it came in a week, huh?
Yeah.
Why is there electric tape on the side of it? Do you know?
Oh, that's how it
Is there-
stabilizes it.
Okay.
you
Good.
keep-
You don't want an unstable mug. That's the last
No.
thing you need.
Not,
Wait.
not in the morning.
Breeze, are you a Camp Candy fan? Did you watch it back then?
It's like a lot of that stuff from that era. I probably watched one or two, maybe even Teen Wolf, like maybe one or two. Back to the Future, a few of them. Like I was more of like a Disney afternoons, which is like I was probably too old to be watching that, but that's the stuff I've seen the most of. The Saturday morning stuff. It's like He-Man. I watched a lot of. I don't even know. Like, but I watched a lot of the ones that like nobody ever cared about.
Yeah.
Like that was like Foofer. Like I watched that stuff.
One
I
of my
referenced that last week actually. At
Who
Foofer, yeah.
wouldn't?
Well,
Yeah.
And I'm ill prepared because I literally 2 weeks ago I bought a sealed box of Bill and Ted cereal at the flea market. So
Oh yeah, we got to watch that cartoon.
How much?
We'll cue that
How
up.
much was that?
I don't know, $10 probably, maybe
Okay,
15.
all right.
But
one of my
it's Ralston Purina too. It's the same as
They
that.
all are.
I feel like everybody kept those sealed. It was just like
Yeah.
we gotta save these for the future, guys.
Yeah, for sure. One of my favorite lines that's ever uttered on this show is, "I was probably too old to be watching it." That's one of my favorite lines. So you're you're in a safe place here.
Well, I do think about some of the shows that I watched, and I was like, oh, I was really into Goof Troop, and then I look at I'm like, I was like 15. Like, what was I doing watching Goof Troop?
And the Goof Troop movie.
Yeah,
the Goofy movie. Yeah.
Well, it's funny.
the
I
Gulf
think
War, probably.
I honestly,
militarism.
I think I aged out when I did see the Goofy movie in the theater, but I think after that I was done. I was like, you know what? I'm done with Goof Troop. I think it's over.
I had a similar thing where my friends and I went to see Follow That Bird in the theater as
Yeah.
a joke.
Oh,
And then we
man.
actually ended up really liking it. We were like,
Oh.
but no, we didn't want to admit it. We're like, ah, ha, 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 like it's almost like the Gentle Minions thing. But then we actually really liked it. So
It's a good movie. I mean, I would say it's the scene where he's painted blue in the cage is one of the saddest things in movie history.
Disturbing.
I don't
Very
know if I've
disturbing.
ever seen it.
Oh man, you got to watch it. I mean, it's got just like, it does the Cannonball Run style of like, here's Dom DeLuise popping up for a 2-second cameo to be like, woo, 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 woo.
Nothing wrong with that.
Maybe I have seen it.
Yeah, it's got Joe Flaherty. Who else is in it, Nick? There's like
tons of cameos. Yeah.
It's like I think isn't it Dave Thomas and Joe Flaherty are like the guys that kidnapped him? It's something like that.
Yeah, and I think both of them were in Camp Candy too.
Yes, yeah.
Doing guest voices. So yeah, it was around that same era. But yeah, it was a fun, like the Muppet movie. It had a lot of cameos in it.
Mark, do you have a mug or anything? Did we tell you to bring one or no?
No, I don't have any. I don't think. No.
Can you just show us your Felicity hat? I think that's kind of a cool hat you could show off. So
yeah. Do you know how much stress I had waiting for this auction to end? And I was like, the guy had it listed for like $100, and I was like, dude, come on, I'm the Felicity guy. Like, you're not going to find another buyer. And I don't like playing that move because sometimes people do it to me when I'm trying to sell stuff. And I'm like, there's people out there to buy Harley Davidson shirts. I'm not stressing about it. But a Felicity hat, you're not going to find anybody. And I was like, and then he put it back up, and I was like, all right, $40, which I was like, that's like way too extravagant. But then I finally got it, and I was like sweating it out as if it would come in the mail. So
it looks good on you, though.
It's brand new.
It's a good fit.
I don't leave the house with it. I wear it for Zooms only.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
were you too old to be watching Felicity when it came out?
No, because I didn't watch it when it was on. I watched it after the fact, and
It's way too old.
I watched it like 2006, like when I moved to New York in 2007. I think I was watching it, and like, but I watched the whole series, all 84 episodes. I think I watched it in like a week and a half.
Is it
and I was
good?
like, oh, it's the best show. It's the best
For
show in
real?
history. I would say yes. Yeah.
What?
I mean, I don't know if you guys would be into it, but it's like it means a lot to me in my life, and
Oh man.
you know,
Okay.
and it was a very unhealthy period where I was watching like 14 episodes a day. I would watch them like I would watch them on the train into the city, on the train home from work, and then 10 episodes until 4 a.m. And then, yeah, so that's why I watched the whole thing in 7 days flat.
I didn't know this about you.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit. Also, we should talk about your shirt too. As long as we're talking about your hat, let's talk about
Sure.
all your apparel. Mike
Yeah,
Shank.
so this is Mike Shank that I made this. Well, I hired a guy to do the art for it, but it's like it's a reference to like he's wearing this, one of these wolf shirts in the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like it's him wearing a wolf shirt, and at the bottom there's the lottery tickets that he plays and surge cans that he's
Yeah.
he likes to drink. So but I
Oh.
made this like I don't know what 8 years ago, and it's like
Yeah.
for nobody. I gave you guys got one.
Yeah.
I have one. I have like 5 because nobody wants them, but I had to print 100 of them, and it's like not hot sellers, but like for the people that care, it's a big deal.
I'm so glad you made them. I still have mine. It's in my drawer. It's in my regular rotation.
We
so,
we at
yeah.
VCR Party and have been mourning the death of Mike Shank last week from American Movie, our favorite movie of all time, and so that's a fitting shirt tribute. I'm glad I got a copy as well. But I guess we should get to our cartoon today. George, what are we watching?
Well, we're going to watch an episode of Teen Wolf from 1986. I'm going to show the fastest commercial you've ever seen for a cartoon.
Time to get
Teen Wolf coming out. Saturday.
That was it.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Was that a 15-seconder?
That was a 10-seconder.
10-seconder.
Yeah.
A bump?
I'm trying to think what that song sounds like. Teen Wolf coming out to play.
I
I
like
loved
something.
the theme song so much. My sister and I, when we circled the TV guide, okay, what are we going to watch? When we found out the Teen Wolf cartoon was coming out, we were like, oh, yeah, we're circling the hell out of this one. It was appointment television for us.
Well, let's do a little background about Teen Wolf. The 1986 Teen Wolf cartoon ran on CBS on Saturday mornings. It was based on the 1985 Teen Wolf movie, of course, starring Michael J. Fox during his Imperial period. And despite being in his mid-20s, he played a teenage wolfman who struggled to adapt to the physical changes of adolescence, as we all did, and I guess still do in a way. The movie was a big hit despite getting bad reviews. It spawned the famously reviled Teen Wolf 2.
I saw that in the theaters.
Yes, it was currently has an 8 out of 100 on Metacritic.
Really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's
Out of
generous.
100. Yeah. It's the exact same movie, but with boxing, right? I mean, like, it's no different at all, but with boxing.
And it's John Astin plays like the dean of the school, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, come on.
Who's John
terrible.
Astin?
John Astin, Gomez Adams, Sean Astin's father.
Oh,
Still alive,
sure,
I
okay.
think.
Yeah, he's still alive.
And there was a very moody reboot in 2011 that ran for 6 seasons.
MTV's version. Yeah, I never saw it.
Did you see that, Mark?
Oh, I've seen it. I've done so many spots for it for work.
Oh, that's right. You work for MTV. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the cartoon differs a lot from the movie. The dual identity of Teen Wolf is not widely known. His voice is by Townsend Coleman, who did the voices of Michelangelo, The Tick, and on Pro Stars, Wayne Gretzky. So, as Joe would say, we're in good hands.
Yeah, we're gonna do all right here.
There's a lot of voices where the actual celebrity doesn't want to do it.
Right.
Wayne Gretzky, too busy. Michael J. Fox got other stuff going on. I'll do it.
Yeah, and most of the characters from the movie appear here. His friend Styles is voiced by Donnie Most. Yeah.
Wait.
We're just gonna skip right by that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go past that. Breezer's a t-shirt collector. Is that a real t-shirt? Like, could you find that at a thrift store, or do you think they made that just for the movie?
I don't know. I think they probably made it just for the movie, if I had to guess.
Yeah,
But
they did. They did. Yeah, but it was like Val Kilmer's shirts in. It was just the t-shirt era, right? The funny t-shirt era. So like Real Genius, and then Booger's shirts, of course.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
another
good.
one that he wears that I love. That it's like I don't know if you can really read it, but I've freeze framed it long enough that I know what it says. It says I think he walks into Michael J. Fox's house and he's like grabbing food off the table during dinner and he's wearing a shirt that says "Obnoxious," the movie, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, and the other one is life sucks and then you die.
life sucks, then you die, which is I think that's kind of a more normal one, but
Yeah.
Obnoxious the movie is nothing. Like it's like they
Yes.
absolutely were just like, what else can we do? I don't know. Obnoxious the movie.
We got to make it.
It kind of bothers me that there's no question mark here, and I guess there should technically be a comma after at. But
I did buy a reproduction of this years ago, and I wore it one time to a party in Queens, all the way from Bay Ridge. So I was on the train for like 90 minutes, and I was like, why am I wearing this shirt? And I never wore it again.
In the cartoon, his voice is by Donnie Most, TV's Ralph Malph, although we know him
Nice.
best as Eric the Cavalier on Dungeons and Dragons. His friend Boof is also in this.
Who's also Mark's dog.
Yes,
my dog.
and the antagonists. This is the jock Mick and the cheerleader Pamela.
yeah, that's a high school kid, right? The guy on the left,
Yes.
he's a
Yep.
high school
Is
kid.
Chubbs in the show? Is
There, it looked like there was not in this episode anyway.
I always like that I was like, how did what's his name? Mark Holton from
Yeah.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Francis.
Yeah.
Pee-wee's
Right.
Big
Oh, yeah.
Adventure. And look, it's Enrico Palazzo from Naked Gun.
Yeah,
I
right.
was
Oh,
like,
wow.
how did he make the basketball team? Like I always didn't exactly have the build, but you know.
What is
Uh-huh.
the coach? The coach says, "That fat kid got a great arm." Maybe that. I think that's
That's
the
enough.
explanation.
That's
I think
enough
it.
hand waving.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. All
That
right.
kid's got a great arm. That's how he made the team.
The voice of Mick was done by Craig Schaefer.
Oh.
Schaefer.
Some kind of wonderful.
But I know him best as the star of the movie Nightbreed. And
Yes.
Nightbreed was the movie I attempted to ask a girl to see in 9th grade, and I passed out in English class mid-sentence.
Oh,
No
that was the
way.
same one where
Yes.
you got up the gumption to ask, and then she had to
Yes.
step over you and then
Yes, to
turn you
leave,
down,
to
right?
go to the next class. Yep.
Right.
You actually passed out? Like you
I
actually like
passed out. I remember. Yeah, that was the first time in my life I passed out. Anyhow, but and though they don't appear in the episode, other characters were voiced by June Foray and you know who?
Frank Welker.
Welker.
It's of course Welker.
Yes, it's always Welker.
Frank Welker.jpg coming up again.
Right, and,
Yeah. 10. We'll just call him 10.jpg from now on.
and
Name
as for
10.jpg.
As for merchandising, there doesn't seem to be any. No backpack, no lunchbox. But on eBay, Nick, you can buy a crew jacket, $500. Pretty lovely.
Wow,
You know
that's Mark, do you have anything to say about this?
Well, I have 4 of them right next to me. I can't pull them down off the wall. But I
Are
have
you
4
serious?
I have 4 of. Well, I mean, let me pull off this one.
Is this maybe your eBay?
No, I would never sell these. Come on, you kidding me? Hold
In
on.
fact, I've sent one to Mark before. And he's like, that's way too much because he already owns 4. But
Yeah, here's
Mark, it's like a magic trick. It's like you just did a magic trick.
Yeah, I've got it. So I've got. Well, this is my most recent one, but I do the same. It's funny, the 2 times that I've done this where I've said, "Oh, nobody will buy this." I did it for Felicity hat and the Teen Wolf jacket. Because I always get them for like $50 and people list them. Like the last one I got, the guy had it listed for $800. And I was like, it was up for months. And I'm like, let me just put an insulting $50 offer and see what happens. And he was like, accept it immediately. And that was number 4.
wow.
I have
Well,
4.
Wait. Where were those sold? Were those sold at stores or was this like on a crew? Like you had
They're
to be on the crew to-
promo for like video stores. Yeah, for the video
Okay.
release. Yeah.
Got it.
but there is one other merchandising thing. It's not really merchandising, but this is what both of you are going to bid on right now. This is the 1985 to 1987 Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2, Michael J. Fox, Jason Bateman, screen used. This is the actual costume. It must smell amazing.
It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
actual costume.
Yes.
That's what they say. Nick, I think we said this back and forth.
Yeah,
didn't
we sent this to each other and we're like, you want to go with halvesies and we can split weekends like a divorced child.
I love the head. It's just like it just reminds me of like a Twin Peaks thing, like the
Yeah.
from the new one.
From the
It's just like-
return, yeah.
yeah. It looks just
Yeah.
like that.
It's almost like he's coming out of a cocoon or something. Like what is it? What is he sitting in?
Yeah.
Can I see the price again? What was the
Yeah.
price? I wanna.
Well, it's above what our Patreon is, but
Well, yeah.
167,500.
More-
I just think
Oh.
that did they consult Sotheby's for the presentation for that kind of price? Like they were like they're like, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want the clear garbage bag and just have it sitting in there. That's how we would do it over at Sotheby's.
And don't worry about lighting.
No.
Bidding starts at $1,667,500.
Down and back, Mark Breese, yes.
The man in the Teen Wolf jacket.
Now, Nick, you picked this episode. Why did you pick it?
Well, I just saw the description. I didn't remember this one in particular, but I love 80s depictions of punk rockers. And this one is called Teen Wolf Punks Out. And I just thought, you got to do this. It's Halloween. I went as a punk once for Halloween. And
I went years in a row as a punk with a glow-in-the-dark earring, like a fake, like press-on earring.
What'd you do for
That
your
was
hair?
my punk out.
Did
I
you
spiked
faux
it. I
hawk up?
spiked it up. Yeah, it was like a
Okay.
faux hawk.
you
Kind of
spiked up your Felicity hat.
Yeah.
Nick, what did you do for your punk?
I
Are
think it
there any
was like
photos?
get the spray paint, the green, spray paint, and do a mohawk, and then
Okay.
a
Standard.
ripped T-shirt. Yeah,
Right.
standard.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just like a real punker.
You're gonna really love this episode. I
Okay.
just watched it for the first time. I was shocked at how much I liked it.
Yeah, I haven't seen this since 1986, so I'm looking forward to revisiting this cartoon.
Beware, Scott, when the moon is full. Oh no, not again.
It's a hairy situation.
I'll die if anyone sees me like this.
Hey man, say don't be shy if it happens to you.
It's kind of got that posterized
Yeah.
style.
Fun being different if you have a healthy attitude.
Only my friends both stop.
Like a Peter Gabriel almost.
Yeah.
Feeling hairy and my teeth are mean.
Is this supposed to sound like Wolfman Jack or something?
I wanna
A
spy.
little bit.
Teen Wolf coming out
Coming out to play.
Teen Wolf coming out tonight. I'm a Teen Wolf. I'm gonna howl today. Teen Wolf gonna howl today.
I like this.
I like that stuff a lot.
Yes.
It sounds a lot like the theme song to Fright Night by the Jay Giles Band that
Sure.
came out right around the same time. I don't know. Maybe they both ripped off some other thing, but
Probably.
It sounds
yeah.
like something else, and
Yeah.
it's driving me
Dun-dun.
nuts right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I know it.
The
I'm gonna come up
bass
with it.
line. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Like-
Ghostbusters.
It's a great theme song. I don't care if it rips it off. Yeah, maybe
It's
it's,
a-
a little
it's
Ray
good.
Parker.
No, but it feels like it's in the realm of lawsuit.
right.
Dun,
You know,
dun,
like
dun, dun.
feels more Ray Parker Sr., I think.
that's what I was gonna say. It's Ray Parker. It's in
More
the
mature works.
yes.
Okay.
It's
let's
in the
keep-
ballpark.
Yeah.
And then didn't he get sued for ripping off "I Want a New Drug"?
Yes.
He did.
Yeah, that's what we're
So-
saying. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Wolverton.
Wolverton, yeah.
Pseudonym?
Wait, I can go. I can go. All right, my man. Let's go.
You can? Are you sure, Scott?
Of course he can. Would he
Booth
be
is
here if he
attractive in the
couldn't?
cartoon.
Let's rock and
Yeah.
roll.
You got a thing for her?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I liked her in the movie too.
Yeah, it's cute in the
Oh,
movie.
no. I thought we lost that whip in his crud mobile.
Driving a hearse?
Yeah, why does Styles have a hearse?
No, sugar,
Yeah.
baby, sweetheart.
He
don't
did
go
throughout the
there.
cartoon. He had a van
Uh,
in the movie, famously,
yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Did-
yeah, they
you know,
did.
but-
imitatable act.
Yeah, the
that
king,
things-
the king of the urban surf.
Yeah.
Did a bunch of people die because of that?
Oh yeah. Big
A
time.
bunch of teenagers died because of Teen Wolf. Yeah.
So they made a cartoon.
What's wrong with the Howlmobile?
Can't you see she's sick? Stick out your tongue and say ah. Uh-oh. We've got company. Well. What have
Yes.
we here? Who are they? What are they?
They're punk rockers.
Why are they dressed like that?
It's their style.
Well, it's
They're in the
weird.
Sex Pistols.
What do you want? We don't have any money. We don't want your money.
We just want to lend you a hand.
Oh, is that all? Phew.
Great. We can use all the hands we can get. Try it again.
Wait. Can you back it up?
Yeah.
I like the green guy's ass. I always like asses and animation.
You got a thing for him.
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess I do. Yeah, yeah,
Wow. All right.
yeah.
Try it again.
Man, this car is seriously ill. Hey, you guys want to ride into the city? I guess that'd be all right. Come on, Styles.
I can't leave my baby when she's sick.
Come on, Styles.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, all right, be that way. We'll send a tow truck when we get to
I
the
wish
city.
he had a "What are you
Meet
looking
us
at, Dick?"
First
Nose
and
shirt
Neon
in the
Avenue at
cartoon.
8 o'clock, okay? Okay. Bye, Styles. See you later.
Do punk rockers wear overalls? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen one.
Maybe with one off.
Neon Avenue. I've heard about this street.
You can let us
Lizzo.
off anywhere around here.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Trendsetters. Pink poodles.
Take care.
Right.
I love the fake names of punk clubs too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Club Sludge.
The stew room.
Ah,
Stew
yes.
room. Look at that guy.
Wow.
Amazing. Did you see that? Let's go in
Pogo
there.
sticks, big with punks.
Now,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did not realize that was a G, and I
What
was
does it
just.
look like?
Oh,
I thought that said clits.
Oh,
and
clit. Well,
I was shocked. I don't know.
well,
I thought it said dit.
Look at this place.
that's why they couldn't
Hey,
find it.
Scott, let's dress up like punkers.
Whoa, look at these freaks.
I've never seen such gross-looking hair in my entire life. Well, what do you think?
Like
Wait.
you are
Can we speculate like what was the writer? How familiar was the writer with punk rock music? Like not
Nothing.
very. Okay.
Not at
just
all.
Like,
Zero.
just like what they'd seen on like a Geraldo episode, like punk rockers. They're
My kid,
Yeah.
the day my kid went punk after school special.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, like a Dateline kind of yeah.
isn't it like Friday the 13th Part 3? Aren't the they run into they have
Yeah.
a bunch of run-ins with punks in that one? It's similar to this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Star Trek, the one that Leonard Nimoy directed, I think has a punker in the end
Right.
of it. Yeah.
Everybody
yeah.
was so scared of punks, man, and plus everybody dressed up as punks for Halloween, so that meant that they were kind of scary, right?
I guess. I don't know.
But this is an unusual spin on.
Kids
Oh,
found
right,
them
right.
lovable. I think kids found them endearing because they, it was
'Cause
rebellion. but
wild
adults-
outfits and stuff.
Adults were terrified of them. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is a
jocks.
spin on it. This is a spin on it, but I feel like it's not that in touch with how punk actually was. I
Oh.
don't know.
No.
Just wait.
Oh, okay. All right.
totally punked out.
The germs show
Hey,
up.
you blend right
The
with the crowd.
germs.
Well, you sure don't. Come on, Scott. We've got to punk you out. People are beginning to stare.
Uh-oh. I'm starting to feel kind of furry.
The stock animation that would play like He-Man holding
Right.
the sword aloft saved the animators a lot of work.
Only
Or
do
like
it once.
Rambo.
Scott,
Yep, exactly, Rambo.
are you all right?
Totally rad, man. Totally.
Huh?
I get it.
Really?
Yeah, man. Totally. Later, man.
Scott,
He's
are
not
you
judged.
okay? Come
No.
on. You can't stay here like this.
No, Boof. You're wrong. I actually fit in here.
Yes. Oh
Just
yeah.
call me Punk Wolf. Look at that weirdo.
That would have been in the promo.
Of course.
Nice hair, honey. Thanks. But it looked better on a peacock.
You hurt her feelings. Way to go.
Oh,
hurt
we're
her
so sorry.
Forget about it, Scratch. They're from nowhere.
Why they're so sensitive. These
Well,
are the
see,
most
that
sensitive punks I've ever
punks
seen.
secretly are, I think. That's the
Yes,
lesson.
yeah. I thought they were supposed to be tough, but they're Why'd you
No.
hurt her feelings?
This looks like
wow,
a still. They look like they've wandered into Heavy Metal magazine. There's something about the
Yeah.
guy in the.
I love
front
the
right.
art. They really
Yeah.
went nuts. Yeah.
Right,
Had
Scott.
fun with this
You
episode.
blend right in with the crowd.
I'm just like everybody else here. These are my kind of people. Watch this. Hi there.
Hi. Do you want something?
No, just being friendly.
Neato.
They think you're one of them.
Isn't it great? I don't have to hide or sneak around or any of that.
All right, that's the end of part 1.
I like it so far.
far.
This is a
incredible
great episode. Yeah,
Good one. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Got a good message for kids.
for
Yeah.
sure. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah.
I'm curious what the commercials you curated for Teen Wolf Punks Out.
Well, you'd be surprised at how many commercials have invoked werewolves over the decades. Saturday morning cartoons will be right back.
Gosh, Burger Chef, it's Wolfburger the werewolf.
Where can I get delicious burgers? Where can I get fun food? Where, oh where?
At Burger Chef.
Where?
And now at participating burger chefs, you can buy fun meals that now come on Halloween magic meal trays.
Think how well
There's
done
a
that
magic
burger
trick in
is.
each fun meal.
Yeah.
There are 10 different magic meal tricks you can collect.
Burger Chef, you're incredible.
Incredible.
My dad was a manager at Burger Chef.
No.
I swear
For
to
real?
God.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Your Coach Finstock loving
Coach
dad was a
Finstock. Yeah. Himself.
Is that an Ohio franchise?
It was around. I don't know if it was like primarily Midwest, but it's like it
Okay.
disappeared before I was, cognizant of what was going on. But like, yeah, you'd always talk about it. Burger Chef.
Like when you were a kid, he was
Yeah,
a burger chef?
I think it was. It was before I was born. I think so. It was probably like mid to late 70s, I guess. But
Yeah,
like,
okay.
he would always talk about it, and I'm like, it wasn't a thing when I was alive, so I can't relate. But
Send him
like
that
that's
commercial.
unburger believable, Dad.
I wish I could eat the burger, but it's not possible.
Send him that commercial. He'll love it.
I
We should
will.
have your dad on here with you.
Oh my God, he would
Let's
love it.
reshoot the episode.
You're just taking up space here, Mark.
But bring a mug next time.
Yeah, I know.
There's a little monster in all of us.
Morning, Fred.
And until that first cup of coffee, we can all be pretty beastly.
Morning, Fred.
That's when your 7-Eleven store can be a lifesaver.
Good morning, Fred.
With a good cup of fresh brewed hot coffee to perk up your morning.
I like this commercial a lot.
Good makeup too.
7-Eleven
Kind
coffee
of looks like
brewed
he's in
on
Iron
the
and
best.
Wine or something.
I think it looked better before.
Yeah. Is that Galifianakis?
Please, I'm on my way to Grandma's.
Kind of looks like the Howling makeup.
Yeah.
Well, how about some low-fat cottage cheese? Well, I was saving this for myself, but...
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
That is so great.
This is making me crave a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Mama warned me about
I just
wolves.
bought some.
Ice cold bottle. Oh, still got the tail. Yes, and they're on skates in the
That
woods.
sounded like a... Wow! And it's getting closer!
Peekaboo!
Count Chocula! Did you hear a wolf?
It was Wolfie howling for the 2 new
like
marshmallows
friends
in my
with him.
Count Chocula cereal. The Dovely chocolatey part of this complete breakfast.
2 new marshmallows?
Yes, the new full moon and chocolate wolf marshmallows make Count Chocula a howling delight. For a limited time, you can try the full moon and chocolate wolf marshmallows inside new shiny boxes of Count Chocula.
Doesn't it imply that like they're old friends? Because they were like, Count Chocula.
Wolfie,
Did,
yeah.
did you hear that wolf? Like they didn't have to be like, oh, who are you? Or they knew who he was, and then they asked him if he heard the wolf.
Maybe
they're
trying
like
to save time. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they're
Well,
old friends at this point.
All cereal mascots have inappropriate relationships with the kids, right? It's always like,
Yeah.
oh, it's Sunny. What are you doing with the Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you want Honeycomb. He's always breaking into their clubhouse, and it's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. It's a red tag sale. Every item marked with a special red tag is reduced 40 to 60%. We have items like
Yes.
living room suits, bedroom suits, wall units, dinette,
Halloween
box
specials?
springs and mattress, lamps, tables, and many other items. Remember, folks, shop our competition. If you can find a better buy, buy it. You got a bargain. We're now located in Decatur, Atlanta, Jonesboro, College Park, Marietta,
Mid-transformation.
Gainesville. Hey, ask for the Wolfman.
Yes.
Perfect ending, George.
Might be my
Perfect.
favorite batch of commercials.
Werewolf is brought to you by Extra Strength Excedrin, the headache medicine from Bristol Myers.
Oh no, that was the best
ending.
ending. Yeah,
That
that was
right.
the perfect. Oh,
Now back to Saturday morning cartoons.
Werewolves don't scare me at all. Like that,
No.
it's the movie Silver Bullet. I was expecting to be scared, and I was never scared. I don't know.
I'm Greek. The men at social functions all look that way. There's no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
American Werewolf in London though had some awesome. I mean, it was funny, but it was also scary at parts with the gore and stuff. I love the makeup for that.
Well, I'd say everything after that became the bubble out of the face. Like that's like the Thriller and Teen Wolf and the Howl. Like everything after that became okay, guys. All right, get the bubbles out. We're doing the werewolf.
Yeah. I want to recommend people watch Werewolf by Night though on Disney Plus. It's the Marvel like one-off movie. It's really good. It's done in black and white in the style of the old Universal monster movies, and it pays homage to that. And it's really entertaining. It's only 45 minutes long. It's just a perfect like bite-sized movie.
This cartoon is then a timely cartoon.
Truly
excellent,
is.
yeah,
Yeah, that
excellent
just
pick.
came out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go for part 2.
It's almost 8. We better go meet Styles.
Anytime, guys.
Oh, Styles!
Ooh? Huh? Styles! We're standing right in front of you.
Don't you have eyes?
Scott? Who? Who else? Look at you! Teen Wolf as a punker! It's perfect! You blend right in! Wait a minute! I want to play too! I got
Those
some
outfits
leftover
are
stuff from
obnoxious.
last
The
Werewolf
movie.
Festival. Hey, those ears are cosmic. Trade ya? Deal. A money-making
green
scheme is
green
born.
skin as a punker.
Werewolves
Yeah, I don't know if he's a punk.
No.
He might just be an alien.
Yeah.
Stuff I'll trade for anything you've got. No punk price too low. Werewolf
This
stuff.
fits in with Styles'
Radical,
character,
man.
trying to
I'll
cash
trade
in
ya.
on.
Yeah.
Can't take him anywhere.
I remember watching Teen Wolf for the first time ever, and I remember wasn't he looking around for his stash? And I
Yeah,
was like,
in the
I was
garage.
like, yes, but I think I was too young to know what a stash was. I was like,
I had no idea what it was. I had no idea what he was talking about.
I didn't either. I was just like, he's looking around for a stash. I was like, it can't be something good. I knew it was something bad.
Right.
It was like
And then-
fireworks and
Yeah, and then there's the mud wrestling scene, and there's a lot of probably not aged
Questionable.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we're
Not
back
that I
at
didn't
clips.
pause that, but
Just so you know.
oh yeah.
Look at that girl. How gross.
Is this guy bothering you, Peaches?
Oh, let's get out of here. We made it. We ditched him.
Look what they did to my cheerleader outfit!
Filthy punkers.
Filthy punkers.
Yeah, where'd you get those radical fangs, man?
The fangs? Oh, deluxe box tops.
Love those shades.
We didn't catch your names before. You just call me Punk Wolf.
And I'm Boo. We're the gutter
Go by
snipes.
Teen Wolf.
This is Rubbish, Lizard, Bicep, Nom,
Wait, Rubbish, Lizard, and what? Buzzsaw?
Uh,
I just want to hear all the names because I love the fake punker names.
This is Rubbish, Lizard, Bicep, Nom, Scratch.
couldn't tell whether it was bison or
Bicep?
oh,
Bison.
What does
That
she
was
say like
bison.
gutter? She say gutter snipes, which is that's like my favorite thing in the world. That's
Yeah,
what
that's-
does
Was
she
that
say
her
there?
name?
That's their group. They're
Oh, the gutter
they're-
Good
snipes.
lord! Wow.
Oh, what? Or maybe this writer did know what they were talking about.
My
Yeah,
favorite.
gutter
This is my
snipes is pretty good.
favorite cartoon I think we've watched so far. This is
It's
Wow.
pretty good. It's
We
pretty
gotta
good.
get some new threads.
And we know just the place where you can update your wardrobe. Yeah, come on, check it out.
Fantastic,
Check it
man.
out.
Used clothes, but I want new clothes.
Yeah, that's
This
good.
is the Monkey Brewster ethos.
Yeah,
Styles.
total punkster or what?
Styles, you look
Punkster.
exactly the same. What's different?
My t-shirt. It's punk purple.
I'm tired and dirty, and it's all your fault.
My fault.
There's that guy again.
You didn't have to insult that punk girl
Still
to
there.
her face.
My favorite extra.
You could have waited until her back was turned.
Oh,
This is
some
a
hip hop.
punk.
Punks love that kind of music.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any punk music yet.
We
No.
better go soon, Scott.
I love the
But we
dancing
just got
animation.
here.
Come on. I need a backup rapper.
But I don't.
Kind of looks like Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, rap too? Oh. I guess they all played together.
Yeah.
They call me Lizard. I am the rap wizard. I can even out rap the radio, but I don't want to do it all by myself.
No.
So, Punk Wolf, give me a little help.
Oh man.
Yes.
Oh man. What?
You
Oh.
are? You're cool. You're a star. The party's for you. On
I'll
me,
always
never
remember where I
do what we
was
do.
when I heard the Punk Wolf rap
Come on.
Wow.
I was taking home.
in my bedroom.
Look at Scott go.
Yeah, he's great.
Is he?
Tired, dirty, hungry.
And broke. Maybe we can get some food in here.
What's that? Let's get out of here, Mick. They
I don't understand these punks. They never listen to punk.
You don't have to tell me twice.
It's more about their outfits.
Punk Wolf, Wolf. Punk Wolf.
Whatever. It's time to leave.
Yeah, let's beat feet.
Lighten up, guys. We'll go home
Oh, no.
later.
How are we ever gonna get him out of here?
It's too into the punk lifestyle.
We're heading home. Righto? Come on, man. Time to pack it in.
What? But I'm having the time of my life here.
Yeah, well, can't party forever, you know. Got school and homework to deal with.
Pretty reasonable
I
punks.
guess you're right.
Take it easy. Bye.
Zap Club.
Yeah, it was fun.
Fan Club.
Bye.
We got a curfew. See you next time.
Good God.
Oh, punks are nerds.
Whoever would have thought that people who look like that could be so nice?
Yeah, a lot nicer than some of our so-called friends.
I don't believe it. Look!
Mick and Pam, they're stranded. Having trouble?
Look at that weirdo in Styles' crudmobile.
They can't see me as Teen Wolf.
It's okay. They don't recognize us.
Thinking out loud.
Stay back.
You're right.
I'd know that Letterman jacket anywhere. Scott? Oh, Scott, can you
Get that satin
please
jacket
give
for
us a ride
$50 on eBay? I put it to buy it now.
Mick,
come on. See you around.
Good, he got his comeuppance.
Different closing theme.
Oh, and now we're done.
I love this animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you would see that kind of posterized thing in commercials at that time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what is it, like Bubble Yum or something like that? Would have that kind
Yeah.
of style. Like,
For
yeah, it's always
sure.
like it's like rotoscoped on top of real footage, and like they just draw over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs way up on that cartoon.
Loved it.
That
Excellent
episode.
choice, Nick.
Loved every single second
Just
of
went
it.
by the title.
My only regret is that Mark's dad wasn't here to watch it with us.
Yeah,
That's my
I'll-
only
I'll-
regret.
I'll send him the link. He'll love it. I'm sure he'll.
We
be
can
into
green screen him in.
that. Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Did do you think they established enough that the punks liked Scott, or could you have used a few more references to that? They're like, hey, you fit in with us, man. I don't know
No,
if I picked that up or not.
They didn't kick me in the nuts hard enough with that.
No.
So they should have kicked me in the nuts harder with that.
Another
Yeah.
6 or 7 kind of nods to be like, you're one of us, bud.
Punks like to think out loud a lot, so
Yeah.
That's for sure. Well, we are yet again going to play a couple rounds of
Yes.
America's
Part
favorite game
3.
show, Mask Me
Game
Another.
ever.
Round 3. Fight!
Razor, you're in for a treat here. This is a fantastic game.
So, Mark, the way we do this is go in the order of Joe, then the guest, you, and then Nick. We'll select a category and an amount from the big board. And the categories are Shat tunes, or tunes we've covered on the Saturday morning cartoons, TV and movies, self-explanatory. Comic stuff could be comic strips or comic books. Toy tunes are toy tie-ins or cartoon tie-ins with toys, your choice. Then the very difficult, you might say impossible ones are forgotten toys and actually impossible. So, Joe.
The values are commensurate though in points.
Right,
You can
right.
see, yeah.
Joe.
Okay, so what are scores right now? Do we know what the scores are?
I got 700. Been nickel and diming it, and special guests are what, around 300, 400? No, I think around 400 now. Maybe
And I got
500.
25. I have 25 because I got the.
Right.
So you're gonna be taking big swings.
All right, comic stuff 500. Well, I remember comic stuff. The 300 was it was an easy one.
You
Well,
never know.
again, what's easy to some people might not be easy to other people.
It sounds like something Coach Finstock would say. Oh, I know this. I feel like
this one.
I feel like her name is Wendy. And I'm gonna say Wendy because I feel like that's what my brain told me. It's Wendy.
Well, it is in fact Wendy. This particular costume belonged to Kathy Joe.
What if I would have said, I think that's Kathy Joe Grubel?
I remember Kathy Joe wearing that in 3rd grade. But
Why do I know that? Oh, was she friends with
Casper.
Richie Rich? Oh,
and they're all in the same world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I'm so impressed with my brain.
I am too.
How the
I mean,
hell did my brain remember that?
Somehow that stuck with you.
Yeah.
Nice work, brain.
All right. Great
So
work.
Joey, that was a big catch up.
525 right there, just like that.
525, yeah.
Mark, what would you like, and for how much?
Let's go Toy Tunes 400.
Oh, you know what? You can either say the character name or the tune or toy it's related to.
Oh. I think this is He-Man. Is it He-Man? I don't know.
I have a guess.
Yeah.
But
Joe, what's your guess?
Dracor.
You say Crackhor?
Dracor.
Oh,
I was gonna say the bad guy from Thundercats, but I don't.
Well,
I don't
Mark,
remember his name.
you're right. This is in fact a Masters of the Universe.
What's the character? I can't come up with the name. Yeah, I wouldn't have come up with
Oh, that's what I said.
No, you said Crackhor.
I said Hordak.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Hordak.
I don't remember him from the.
I vaguely remember, but
oh wow, you just got 400 points for the guests.
I think guests are in the lead now.
Yeah, that's true. Nick.
So now I gotta play catch up a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
I'll try Toy Tunes for 300.
Okay. Nick Brewer, tell me, what is this toy tune?
That is a popple.
Nick Brewer, you are correct.
Hey, it pays to have a little sister. God bless her.
I just bought a Popple's lunchbox.
Yeah, they would fold into each other. So you could fold it into a ball of just a fluff ball, and then unfold it, and it's a teddy bear.
Wow. All right.
I literally just bought a lunchbox for Popple's like Saturday.
I loved your eBay.
I'm going to give you 25 points for that.
Was that an eBay or was that a in
No, that was thrift store. That was a thrift store.
That was actually a thrift store.
In
Nice.
Patterson for $3. I was shocked.
Nice.
No thermos, but whatever.
What's the plan with it? Are you going to eBay it?
No, I'm just going to hang on to it.
Okay.
I'm looking for a real Popple, but no luck so far.
I'm going to go for the lead here. Comic stuff 400.
Okay.
Come on. Baby
I'm at
needs.
1,000.
Oh, I should have gone for bigger. I should have gone for an impossible. The impossibles, Mark, like, good luck. The impossibles are so impossible. Oh, I want to say that's Helga. I think her name is Helga, but maybe, is that a Snork maybe? That could be a Snork. That could be, I feel like her name is Helga. I'm seeing some,
Are you vamping?
This is from could this be Snuffy Smith too? This could be from Snuffy Smith. No, I don't think it's from Barney Google.
I got to guess, but I don't know. I don't think it's right.
I'm gonna go. What is that orange stuff on the bottom of on her chin? Is that anything, or is that just like
might be a shadow?
Okay. I'm gonna say Helga from Snuffy Smith, Barney Google that crossed over into the Snorks.
Nick, what were you gonna say?
For some reason, the name Broomhilda comes to mind, but
that is correct. That is Broomhilda's Sunday morning comic strip staple.
Wow,
nice work.
So, all right,
there she is. All right, but you can't steal in this game. So.
No,
right.
No.
There's no stealing.
Right.
No stealing.
Nope, didn't matter.
Okay.
Calmer than you.
Just for pride.
Calmer than you are.
All right.
Calmer than
So
you are.
we still have the hundreds of the.
Yeah, we could go Dinkin and Duncan down there.
I mean, eventually at some point. But or you could just go. I mean,
is it me? It's me, right?
It is me.
Yep.
By me, I mean you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good to know. God, I don't know. How hard is Forgotten Toys? Is it way harder than Impossible?
You might get it actually. I feel like you might get that.
They're on the same. I think they're on the same difficulty levels.
All right, I'll do Forgotten Toys 800.
This would be for the lead for the guests.
Calling a shot, yeah, it would.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Big catch-up.
Oh my God.
I feel like they could be 5 different things.
It really could. I mean, it looks a little bit like Man at Arms, but that's not a Forgotten Toy.
I was gonna say Duncan. I was gonna say Duncan. Yeah.
I don't know. Mask seems too obvious, but I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna venture a guess. Like if you're done.
You're gonna say Crackor again?
Nope. I'm gonna say guess. I'm gonna do. I mean, it's definitely not gonna be right, but I'm gonna say Photon.
I'm gonna say Centurions.
That's a good guess. Both of those are good guesses. Joe, you guessed Centurions correctly in the 2021 Mask Man Other, as viewers would remember.
Good call.
How do you remember that? You remember that?
Oh, very important.
I'm guessing you had to watch the previous ones to not duplicate.
For some reason, I know Centurions. How the hell do I?
Visionaries.
Oh man,
What?
Visionaries. Yeah.
Were that's the one with the hologram? Oh, I had one of these guys.
I had those too. Yeah. I wouldn't know a single character for it, but I remember touching they're like the holograms you touch, right? With your
the
thumb?
heat
yeah.
based ones. Yep.
Yeah, I had those.
This was if you had said Leoric, we would have ended the game. If you named a specific Centurion.
Yes, it's Leoric.
Specific
the lion
visionary.
Everybody who doesn't remember Leoric?
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't even know about those at all.
No.
Was that like a toy for like poor kids or something?
Well, I had it, so probably.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I didn't have any Transformers, couldn't afford those.
Okay, sorry, we were middle class, so we
we
were Transformers, GI Joe, so yeah.
All right, Nick.
Didn't have many of those. Let's try TV movies for 100.
Oh, a conservative approach.
Yeah, I got to because I'm somewhere close to the lead, so. It's got to be the Penguin from Batman Returns.
That is a 100-point correct guess. And this one's for Tiny Tot, 3 to 4 years.
Oh, I was once a Tiny Tot.
Yeah.
Were you a tiny junior high kid or?
No, quite the opposite. Husky.
Mark, what do you think? Do you like the game?
I love it.
It's pretty good. You know
I'm
what?
anxious.
I do too. Not really, actually. I'm gonna go Forgotten Toys 1000. I gotta do it. I gotta go big or go home. Yeah.
This is where they start getting funny, I think.
Cruel.
Yeah.
I feel like you just like Photoshop these yourself.
I wish.
These don't even exist.
Man. I mean, this is the sort of thing where I'd just be so impressed if you got it. And I know that there are some people out there watching this who in a second look at this and are like, everybody knows this. People who are like
Skull Squadron.
Who are on eBay.
Could I just say it's Skull Squadron? Could I just say that?
That's not no.
What do I have to say? I have to say like what
the toy line?
Yes.
The toy line is. Okay. This looks more contemporary. This doesn't look as like old and crappy.
It does have
as
more
the other
detail.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if is it from that video game? You know the one that I'm talking about? Or could it be wrestling? Skull Squadron? I feel like I'm gonna say the flame bots.
Anybody have any clue?
No.
This is the Ring Raiders. If you'd said Scorch's Torch, I would have accepted that as well.
This should have been worth 10,000 points. Come on, 1,000 points.
1,000 points is 10,000 points. I mean, that's getting 10 of the 100s correct.
Come on.
There's no way.
All right, let's go lightning rounds here.
Oh, okay. So 700 forgotten toys.
Okay.
Were they a toy though? Like the one they were definitely a toy.
Yeah, it said Matchbox on it. So.
Oh, okay.
This
I
looks
mean,
somewhat familiar, but
you know what something like that might be called. Like you can probably venture a guess what they might have called that.
I got nothing.
Anybody?
I was.
Is this a toy? Or is this an obscure tune?
I was gonna say the Giggletons.
This is
the Rainbow Chasers.
Blinken.
Blinkins. I was pretty close.
Named after current Secretary of State, Blinken.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Fitzchild, 3 to 8 years.
The unforgettable Blinken.
Oh, so these are like worse glowworms. That's what that is.
That was the original name. Was worse glowworms.
Yeah.
But there was a copyright issue.
Yeah, I understand that.
Shat Tunes 100.
Boring. No balls. Just scared. Just frightened. Won't go for
a
it.
Frightened leader.
Well, whatever. I mean, yeah, frightened leader. I'll agree with that.
This frightened guy says scoreboard. This is Gem of Gem and the Holograms.
It's 100 more points.
It's a truly outrageous mask.
Yeah, and there is the
those
the girls
on there.
By the
and there's Norris from Karate Commandos. Yeah.
Right, and his arch rival Super
Ninja.
And then 3 different Centurions.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do yeah, maybe I should just do that. Maybe we should just nickel and dime it. Comic stuff for 100.
Playing defense.
Don Johnson.
Tin Cup. Was that Tin Cup reference? Was he in that? He's in that.
Yeah,
right?
he's the bad guy in Tin Cup.
Oh, okay.
Playing defense, just like Felicity.
Yeah.
For 100.
Riddler. Come on.
Is that
Be the Riddler.
Is that your final answer?
Hold on. If you're asking me that. Yeah, I'm gonna say Riddler.
No, what is it, guys?
Green Lantern?
That's right.
Green Hornet.
No,
Green Lantern?
It is in fact Green Lantern.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
They're all green.
But I love this kid size Green Lantern. Horrifying.
It's like shrunken.
Yeah.
He is.
He wizened.
Yeah. Oh man, this sucks.
You used to like the game. When you won last year, you were
this game. No, I've changed my.
Well, you had a big comeback. It was like this for all 4 rounds, and then you hit an impossible, I think, to win.
Well, we'll see.
Is it me now?
Yep.
Back to you.
Impossible 700. I'm gonna get lucky with one of these. You watch.
Yeah.
God. Is that a safari hat? Can I ask for clues?
You know what?
Well, I got a guess for this one. I got a guess.
Okay.
Do you? Yeah. I mean. I mean, nothing. No.
I'm gonna say young Jack Rebney.
Oh, it does look like him.
Yeah.
Is this Pitfall? The guy.
That's a great guess. I would have guessed Jungle Hunt. Neither of those are correct. This is Frank Buck. This is from 1982. Frank Buck was I guess an explorer. He had a TV show in 1982 called Bring 'Em Home Alive, starring Bruce Boxleitner as Frank Buck.
This is not true.
Wow.
100% real.
Come on.
He photoshopped all that stuff.
There's no way that any of that's real. There's zero chance.
What the hell?
I'm Frank Buck. Look at me.
I'll take
I'm
that.
gonna go
I'll take
boring.
those points.
I'm going boring Toy Tunes for 100. Close.
Yawn. Everybody's
yeah.
turning off the TV. Everybody's clicking off the show because they're so
Don-
bored.
Don Johnson, laying
Tom,
it.
Tom Brady
No.
took a pay cut just to come back and win, so I'm doing the
Right.
same. This is Mr. Glowworm wearing my same nightcap. Look at this, Twins.
That's correct. That is 100 points right there.
Those are the real glowworms.
He
Yeah.
honestly like Nick gets
Not
the
Filmation's
easiest ones.
glowworms.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys in cahoots? Like, are you like tipping Nick off like before the show starts? Like,
Yeah, I say, hey, do you want the lowest scores, the lowest scoring?
That would be tricky enough to work.
Yeah.
all right, I gotta go big or go home. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close out Forgotten Toys with 900. Baby needs.
I think it's plausible that
oh,
somebody gets this.
You know what? I think this might actually be the Silverbots. This has to be. I think this is Silverbots, aren't they? Hold on a second.
made
Let
up.
me think. Let me think. Let me think.
If there
about
isn't a
this.
cartoon called the Silverbots, there needs to be.
There should be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Silverbots. It has to be Silverbots. I'll be shocked if it's not Silverbots.
Joe.
I know Silverhawks is a cartoon. Is it? Is
Oh,
it
completely
Silverhawk?
different. Completely.
Okay.
It is
apples and
completely
oranges.
different. Okay. I'm glad you made that clear, Joe, because this is in fact
Oh
Silverhawks.
no!
Oh, are you serious?
Oh, you're so.
I'm so glad you said it wasn't Silverhawks, because otherwise you'd be coming at me with a chainsaw right now, saying I said Silverbots.
Holy
Silverbots is
shit.
so close to Silverhawks.
Look, that guy has a guitar.
See? Oh yeah,
We've
we
gotta
gotta watch
watch
this one.
Yeah.
We have the DVD of this, I think. So yeah.
Nobody
Joe,
looks like that mask. Nobody in there looked like that.
When
No,
they
mask.
you're
fly,
right.
they look like that. During the
Oh,
battle
they
scenes.
zip up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Oh man.
What's it gonna be, Breezer? You got two choices here.
I'm gonna go Impossible 9.
I mean, yeah. What was your last one? Frank Buck. That was
Yeah.
all right.
Frank Buck.
So, yeah.
This is harder than Frank Buck.
Ooh.
I mean, is this not just the Toxic Avenger?
It looks like it.
But I mean, like, what?
Is
I mean, that
too, would
There's
they have
no way he
licensed
would
that?
put Impossible.
seems too easy for 900.
Oh, what if he tricks you though? Like,
Unless
that'd
this is trickery, which is that's not fair, George.
he doesn't. I don't think he would do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have a tricky bone in my body.
All right. All right. Good Lord. Yeah, I don't know. If it's not Toxic Avenger, then it's nothing.
Guys, no guesses, I'm sure.
Wait. I'm gonna say
Silverbots.
no.
I'll say Ghoulie McGhoul. That just feels like
Not
somebody
bad.
that might be.
I'm gonna say monsters. Like they're monsters, but monsters. Like they're moss, but they're monsters.
I think
Monsters.
This merits Impossible 900. This is the Incredible Melting Man.
Wow.
What?
Quartet Productions.
Here's a kid wearing the costume.
What?
From the late
That
70s. I believe this is
exists.
78, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
But that if anybody, I feel like it's possible that some guest who is into horror movies would know that. And of
Yeah.
course,
I've heard of the movie, but it's like it's a
No.
deeply unpopular thing as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's why it's a
I
900,
guess, yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
well,
Not enough for a costume. All right, so
closing
Nick,
out
you
Nick,
can
let's
really
Close it out.
Okay.
you can send a
Impossible
message. See,
800.
he never gets the big numbers right. He always gets the small numbers right. So
Right.
he's not going to get this one right. There's not a chance. Yeah,
Ooh.
he only goes for like
Slow
the
and
little
steady
ones.
wins the race. The tortoise beats the hare.
Well, I think you gamed the system here. I think that you figured out George's game. You just got to go for the 100s and do it boring style.
no, because people got 3 and 400 ones. I mean, 400's where things get hard, and
Yeah, I mean, you had fucking Hagar's at 300, but yeah.
I'm gonna say this is a generic one. I'm gonna say evil hobo.
this is
Okay.
my very favorite one. Any guesses? Any?
I'm gonna say Elf Devil.
I got nothing.
This is Zarak. I would have accepted Advanced Dungeons and Dragons or Evil Half Orc
Ooh.
Assassin.
Dungeons and Dragons would have been a fair thing to throw
Yeah,
out.
I could have guessed
Yeah.
that. I coulda
And
guessed
this
it.
is his action figure. He was mainly for LJN. He appeared in spin-offs when they were trying to market to kids, but maybe appeared because they have his stats here. He
Ah.
might have appeared in these two.
We gotta play those.
modules.
That,
Yes, we
yeah, and while wearing the mask.
do. Oh, that was quite a Mask Me Another. I don't know if it was quite up to par with last year's, but I
No,
learned
last
a lot
year's was
from
way
that.
better.
I
Yeah.
learned a lot from the cartoon. Did you guys learn anything?
I learned something, George,
Oh.
actually, for once.
Okay.
I very rarely learn anything from these cartoons, but I learned that becoming a wolf is all about transformation. And in Teen Wolf, it's a powerful metaphor for the transformation of puberty. It's about growing hair in strange places, pubes, and learning that growing up can be confusing and empowering. Now, in today's cartoon, we also learned that dressing like a punker is another kind of transformation, one that perhaps is only skin-piercing deep. Punk rocker Henry Rollins in real life became a sensitive spoken word poet. Johnny Ramone was a card-carrying Republican all his life. G.G. Allen, before he died, was a scratch golfer. Not many people know that one. So is punk rock really about attitude, or is it just about appearance? Perhaps the best question, though, is asked by Styles' t-shirt, and that's, of course, what are you looking at, Dick Nose? And that's why I rarely, but on occasion, will say, the more you battle is twice the knowing.
That was great.
Nice work.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Nick.
Love the cartoon, love revisiting Teen Wolf for Halloween, and I just wish Coach Finstock was appeared in animated form.
Or had a costume.
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Oh, that's next Halloween's costume. I'm gonna make that.
Do you think he, like, in the writers' meeting, somebody was just like, "Hey, and I have this great idea for Coach Finstock," and then everybody shot it down. I was like, "We don't need Coach Finstock in this."
Now, does basketball even factor into the cartoon at all? Does anybody know?
I think so. To my recollection, it did. There were episodes that had that.
Okay.
This
All right.
episode, the part I cut out included a football game.
Okay. All right. Well,
Sports.
one sport's as good as any other sport, I guess, as far as cartoons go.
Yeah.
I wanted more chubs too. I like.
I could have used some chubs. I did learn that punk music is identical to rap, so
Right.
that was news to me.
Punk music does not sound like punk music. Yeah, that's what I
No.
learned. Yeah. Not even close. Yeah.
Thank you, George, for another rousing edition of Ask Me Another, and for putting together today's cartoon. Mark Breese, you want to promote your eBay store or anything else going on?
Sure. Timetraveltees.com is the eBay store, and no, I don't know. Watch American Movie.
It's a well curated eBay store. Like you go out every single weekend to find.
Oh, I go.
t-shirts and-
I'm at the flea market every Sunday at 5 a.m. in the dark. So,
For you, it's
for
all
me.
for you.
For me and for everybody else. Yes.
All right. Okay. All right.
I guess that's
it. Yeah.
Happy Halloween, everybody, and happy Shaturday.
Happy
Saturday.
Saturday.